What's up, my cronies, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, The Wrath of the Lamb. I'm gonna go look at some of the challenges, but I've actually already done most of them because they're kind of boring to play on video, because for most of them you do not get any item rooms. So I'm gonna go with Large Marge right here, which makes all the floors be the extra large versions of those floors. I've actually had bad luck with this run the few times that I've played it, and the last few times I didn't even make it past the cellar just because, well, the cellar's pretty hard. There should be 2 item rooms on this floor actually, and I know I explained in one of the previous videos, but the extra large floors, if you're just now joining us, or joining me rather, basically most floors have 2 parts to them. There's like cellar 1, cellar 2, or basement 1, basement 2. When you get an extra large version of a floor, that is the only version of that floor you have to go through. I hate these spiders. Both the item rooms on this floor will probably be locked, and I'm probably going to take it. Yep. These guys are fast for how slow you are at the beginning. It's kind of annoying. But you fight 2 bosses at the end, and you do not have to go through a second version of this floor. Which is nice, because if you can find the bosses quickly, you can theoretically do this run really quickly. And like I said, a lot of the other challenge runs, you don't even find items. And what they are is, one of them is, you start off with the 9 lives item, which gives you 1 heart, and you have 9. You can die up to 8 times, and then your 9th time is game over. Which I did, and you do get items on that run, but the other ones you do not. One of them you start with the mulligan item, which lets you shoot flies on occasion. And let's see, yet another run, you of course you start off with the Dr. Fetus item in one of them, which I did in my first video for Binding of Isaac. Another run, you start with a level 4 Super Meat Boy, which is, it sounds like it would be a really easy run, but oh, there's a library. I'm gonna go in there, because there's 2 items in there. And I will take a Book of Belial. It's a really good item to have. Hopefully I can find some more keys so I can actually pick up the items in the item rooms. And since you do not start with the dice on these challenge runs. Alright, Goat Hoof. I think this gives me bigger shots, or has a chance to give me a bigger shot. I think that's what he said. I don't really remember. Here's one of the item rooms, and I'm actually going to break these fires, even though I usually don't waste my time with them. So maybe one will drop a key, and no luck. Wonderful. Well, we found the boss room, and some spider spawners, which I hate. Fantastic. Actually, I'm gonna go explore the rest of the floor and see if I can find where the second item room is. Because if there's a secret room adjacent to that item room, then I will just bomb my way through it and save a key. These keys are important. And now that I'm picking up more bombs, that option seems pretty viable to me. Dang it. So, let's see, more of the challenge runs. I said the one about the level 4 Meat Boy. There is another one where you, let's see, what is the other one I wanted to talk about? Alright, well, here's the second item room. I'm just gonna go up in here. Mom's knife. That's really good. I'm gonna take that. Stabe, stabe, stabe. And I'll blow up these rocks. There's the Dr. Fetus one, 9 lives. Level 4 Meat Boy. Okay, there's one with a new item, which is like a mix of the Spider Bite. Whatever, I'll just use 1 bomb. This key. It's like a mix of the Spider Bite item and the Triple Shot item, all combined into one. But instead of 3 shots, you get 4. And of course, they still have a chance to slow down enemies, which is nice. I'm still gonna look for this secret room here. And no luck anyway, so I did need the key. And tears up, which is now pretty useless to me. Except I look kind of terrifying. Like I said in one of my videos where I found Dr. Fetus. But of course, Mom's Knife is a super powerful weapon, which just ran a train on famine. And I don't have any bombs. Another, wow. That's something I've never seen before. I'll have to upload this even if I die, because that's phenomenal. So I'm gonna start off with a level 2 Meat Boy after the cellar. And a Satan room, which I don't think I will want. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Those are horrible trades. I don't even need Book of Belial anymore. Probably should have gone back to get the Necronomicon, just because that probably would be a little more helpful than Book of Belial at this point, now that I found Mom's Knife. But whatever. We're on to the extra large catacombs. Okay, somehow managed to not get hit there. Got more of these scrotum flies to deal with. At least the knife makes spiders easy to deal with. Because if they just walk into you, they'll die. And we're now rolling in bombs. Very nice. I almost don't even want to go look for the item rooms, just because I have Mom's Knife. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fight these bosses. Easy boss. Especially when we have these walls to hide behind to avoid his shots. And Super Bandage, which should give us health +1 and some Spirit Hearts. Wonderful. And the Carrion Queen, which is, I guess, the new version of Chubb, which I don't think I've fought before. It looks like you have to hit it in the butt. And use this juice, which normally I would love to have, but this will be interesting because I wonder how it will act in conjunction with the Mom's Knife. The Sacred Heart I got on one of my runs, and, well, there's an item room right there, so if I find a quick key, I will definitely go get that item. But what Sacred Heart does is... dang it, I just ran right into that. Sacred Heart makes your shots quite bigger, reduces your tears by 1, and makes your tears home in. I got lucky that that heart was for that mask. It was about to kill me. I do think these enemies are interesting, but I absolutely hate the boss version of these enemies. Tears down. So I'm probably at like... okay. I'm probably at like the lowest rate of tears, but it probably doesn't matter all that much because I have the knife and I'm just taking so much damage. In fact, yeah, I'm at the slowest rate of fire. That does not matter at all. And I'm surprised this guy is not... oh, there he goes. He spit out a fly right there. So another thing I've noticed on this expansion is that health seems to be a relatively rare drop now. Like, I often find myself really desperate for health. I don't know if it's just me, but I know at least one other of my friends have said something about that to me. Also, the fight with Mom 1 that I will be fighting here in the Necropolis is actually kind of harder because her foot stomp has... it seems to be much bigger range than it used to have. And I couldn't tell if that champion fly was one of the ones that explode or otherwise. But it got dealt with by this bomb turret. And I'll take the Ace of Spades over the Goat Hoof. The Ace of Spades, I believe the Ace of Spades, when you get down to 1 heart or half a heart or something, it has a chance to give you a Spirit Heart. I'm gonna go back and open this item room after I deal with some more of these guys. The Phantoms of the Opera. I don't know what they're called, but they're a mask, so. They also kind of remind me of Phanto a little bit from Super Mario Bros. 2. And Magneto is a poor item, but at least it's a passive item and not an active one. Though I think for a good active I would drop Book of Belial at this point. At least I do get this heart and these coins, which I will not complain about. Okay, now these rooms, I said something about not really knowing what triggers them. You have to be at 1 heart or half a heart, not including spirit hearts. So you could theoretically have 1 heart and 50 spirit hearts and still be able to access that room. And it spawns a couple bosses for you to fight. But you're guaranteed like a pickup item, and not like a chest or something else dumpy like that. Okay, I found the second item room. And these guys do not poison you like I originally thought, but they just shoot the bombs like that turret was shooting. Halo, excellent item, all stats up. Definitely a good find from the Necropolis, especially since I skipped all the item rooms in the caves. Or rather the, what's it called? Catacombs. I really have to get used to these new names. Some more fistulous fight. These flies, of course, drop the sloth shots. And I'll check for the secret room here. Nope. If it was there, I could bomb my way into that boss fight room and immediately escape. Okay. I should visit the shop since I have a lot of coins. And if I see the shop, I'll go in. Hopefully it won't be greed, or even worse, super greed. Super greedy. And okay. So stupid. I'm an idiot. Okay, my high priority should be the spider spawners, because I hate the spiders. I don't have a problem with spiders in real life, actually. I rather like them. And of course, it's greed. At least he died quickly. And this boss room has got to be... That was a waste of a key. I bet I could blow this up from here and get whatever is inside. Ooh, precious health. Yep, there's the boss. You gotta be extra careful. Well, not super careful, but... Okay, going 3 hearts in. Okay, so we will have level 3. Alright, well there is... Challenge completed for me, but I still have to fight Mom, which I'll go do now. And I just realized it didn't give me an item. Anyway, the hitbox on Mom's foot stomp is much bigger. Well, anyway, it didn't matter because I had... I can't skip this. Because I had Mom's knife, which is a really good item. And I didn't activate Book of Belial, so... Mom just kind of ate it quickly. That was really fast, so I'm gonna go try the other one that I have yet to do. Except I can't skip this, the old credits, which has none of the new enemies in it, of course. I think if I want to see the new enemies, I have to do the other ending for the actual final boss. Which I still haven't seen, by the way. Like, not myself or in videos. Alright, 7 years bad luck. Let's do this. Now, I still haven't really figured out what the point of this run is. Maybe it's stupid stuff will happen to me like that. I think I popped in here and the first thing I found in an item room was the razor, which I think is one of the worst items in the game. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully we'll have a equally successful run that we did on the Labyrinth one. Okay, that is a new beggar. Okay, here's the quad shot I was talking about before. Oh, so I guess it does not. Okay, so this item just gives you quad shot and not. I think this guy will take health. I'll clear out some of the other rooms just because. So I guess the challenge just gives you spider bite and this, and that the mutant spider does not give you freezing shots, which would be nice because that would be a really good item. Okay, there's a bit more health and something I do not want to step on, and I don't have any bombs, so let's see what this devil beggar gives me. I think he'll take health. Actually, I'm gonna fight the boss and then go talk to him. Use this devil card that I just realized I had for super strong shots. And stop jumping. Okay, squeezy. It's a very good thing, which means I can now sacrifice the rest of my health to this guy and still have some spirit hearts. And please give me something. Alright, I know this is probably a big mistake, but I really want to see what this guy gives me. Brass knuckles. Not the best item, but also not the worst item. It occasionally shoots out a tooth, which is significantly stronger than your normal tears. And thank God we're in the basement too and not the cellar too, because I don't know how many spiders I could deal with. So I'm not really a big fan of that devil beggar already. And luck down, wonderful. But I had to try him out just to see what he would give me. And I guess he just gives you a normal item, kind of like the normal beggar. But I don't know, maybe the normal beggar will not give you any of the new items. Who knows? Could once again go for a bomb for that tinted rock. And there we go. Wonderful. This will activate this white fly, which you don't have to kill to go into the next room, actually, which is interesting. Found the boss room already, but I'm gonna keep exploring this floor. And hey, we found the secret room. And I took a stupid hit. Pills here. I will always take a pretty fly. It's not my favorite, but it's something. Better than luck down or whatever else down they want to give me. Ooh, a library. Hopefully I can find... Well, even if I find another key, I won't be able to get it unless I had a bomb. Unless I happen to find skeleton key in there or something. Now this is the bum friend, I believe, which I don't really want. Guess I'll just grab mine. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the arcade and pray for a key or a bomb. We'll have 10 cents to do so. Alright, it's gonna have to be with this game. There's the key. Nope. Okay, broke even on that one. Heart would be nice. I would take it to the blood bank. And the blood banks actually drop different items now. Like, you're not guaranteed a blood bag from the blood bank. I found one that was an IV bag, which was basically a portable blood machine that would never turn into a blood bag. Man, why am I only winning the ones that give me coins? normally I'd be fine with that, but not today. So it was kind of a horrible item to have unless you really need some money. I just immediately tossed it, especially because I had the prayer card, which is a phenomenal item. Okay, please give me something. It's not a coin or a heart. Why don't you give me Scatoli? That would be incredibly lucky, but also terrible. Oh yeah, I did get luck down, which I just realized my luck is way down. No wonder I didn't get anything. That was probably one of the biggest mistakes of my life, and also one of the worst wastes of time I've ever done. Desperate for a key. I have found a key in poop before. Hey, there's another coin, which I will immediately take back to the arcade, even though it's going to be a big waste. It probably lowers your odds to about 25%. Usually you have a 33% chance of winning that game. If you have the luck foot, it goes up to 50%, which means that since I got the luck down pill, it's probably at about 25%. Okay, we got Larry Jr., who will die incredibly quickly. Hopefully. Very good item from him. And Super Bandage again. Wonderful. Probably could have taken that back to the arcade and played the Blood Machine a few more, but what's the point? I've given up hope. All I can do now is hope for a key the legitimate way. Well, that can still be a Justice card. Judgment. Probably lowers my odds to get an item from the beggar as well. I'll hang on to some money for a while. Hopefully I can scrape up about 15 cents. Head to the shop. Pick up something maybe like the map or the compass. Which seems to be relatively rare in shops now, especially with all the new items. Seems like every time I go into the shop I see the Holy Grail for sale. Sometimes the Holy Grail on sale for 7 cents. Which is a phenomenal buy, even at 15 cents. HP up and flying. I'll take that deal. Okay, we've got the small rock, which will give us increased damage, which is a great pickup from the tinted rock. And Technology 2. Great pickup. Basically, the main difference between Technology and Technology 2 is Technology replaces your tears. Technology 2 is a steady beam which still lets you fire your tears. I'm just gonna keep going. Straight to the boss. I got what I came for. Okay, so we'll get a cube of meat from this boss. It should die obscenely fast. Even with the slow rate of fire we get from having the quad shot, the Technology more than makes up for it. And we'll see what Satan wants to do. Okay, once again, Mom's knife, but I have a good enough setup. I'll skip it. In the chest, coins and key. Nice. So I do know that if you were to find Technology and Technology 2, the two would stack together, but I haven't found both of them yet. I know my friend Zach Scott did in one of his videos, but I haven't really watched it yet, because I'm pretty sure he fights the absolute final boss of the game in that video, and I don't want to see that fight yet until I play it. But I mean, most of you probably came from watching Zach anyway, so you probably already know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna do a quick check for the... Nope. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's a library down there. I very much want to open that up. I assumed it was a shop, but the map tells me otherwise. And I'll take Book of Sin just because I don't have anything. Book of Sin's, I mean, well, both of those really. Book of Shadows especially, but Book of Sin is always something, if I see it, I will, well, if I see it not for sale, but like in an item room or something, I'll pick it up and use it immediately just to get a free item, but most of the time I just skip out on that item. There's so many things that are better. And now that they have the super versions of the bosses, I wonder if we'll find like a Book of Super Sin. I've only ever fought one of them so far, Super Greed. It was Super Greedy. And the bean, that is something I will keep Book of Sin over. That's a relatively poor item. Don't want to go in there. Surprised I did not get hit by that one shot. And we've come to the boss. We'll use a bomb to get this nickel, because I like nickels. Okay, the Hollow, which is the really easy version of Larry Jr. The version of Larry Jr. that you can actually predict where it's going to go. Because while Larry Jr. is an incredibly easy fight, it's sometimes kind of difficult to predict where he's going to go. And I don't really want any of those. I'd take them if they were one heart, but actually I probably should have taken the ghost one, because flying is just too good. Okay, I was hitting the wrong button. I feel terrible. Book of Sin. Another nickel. And, oh, this is an extra large necropolis, I just realized. Wonderful. So I wonder if I have to beat the womb on this run. Guess we'll find out. Okay, Headless Horseman head, which I'm incredibly surprised I did not get hit by. And still. I just wish these things went away when you killed whatever enemy was in the room. And I still do hate these greed heads. And that's why. But I do have enough coins to make a visit for the shop. So as soon as I find said shop, and this is why I hate these enemies, because of rooms like this. I got incredibly lucky. None of that would have been possible if I didn't have the technology laser. I have died to this room several times. Book of Sin gives me a pill. Telepills. I hate losing money due to shots and being hit and stuff. But I do love rooms like that are just incredibly easy. And this is a yellow key, which apparently, I think I said, I remember seeing it, but I didn't know exactly what they were for. But basically, they will apparently open any locked door on this floor for free. Is there no way to get out of here? Wow, there's like no way out. There's better be a hidden room here, else I'm stuck. I cannot complete this run. How did this happen? This is horrible. I'm seriously stuck. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Well, I guess this run was a failure by default. Well then, Edmund, I hope if you see this, I hope you're happy with what you've done. And I hope you're happy that you've ruined my day and ruined this video. I was excited for 2 successful runs, and this was looking like a good one. But now there's nothing that can be done. How does this happen? Like, if I had the map, I would look at this and be like, what the hell? I have no bombs, so I can't get out. I'm just speechless. Well, I guess this video is over. I won't kill myself. I don't feel dignified enough wasting a death on this. Well, anyway, as always, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm gonna go probably kill myself IRL. Take care.